This is Mayor Ron Andrews with the Mayor's Minutes from our December 6th Auburn City Council meeting. City Council began last night by making an appointment to the Public Park and Recreation Board, and the City Council appointed Jennifer Stevens to that board. We appreciate Jennifer's willingness to continue to serve our community. She did an outstanding job as an interim member of the City Council, and we look forward to Jennifer serving on this board. We thank John Reese, who served 2 full terms on the Public Parks and Recreation Board. I also made an announcement last night as part of our enabling legislation that governs how we operate as a city. The mayor has an assigned person that represents them on the Planning Commission. The other 8 members are nominated and approved by the City Council, but 1 member of the Planning Commission is the mayor's nominee. I want to thank Jana Jager for doing a great job basically over the first 4 years that I was the mayor of the City of Auburn. She has represented myself and represented the citizens of Auburn, I believe, very well, and she will be moving soon. And so I have asked Mr. Phil Chancellor to come back on as the mayor's representative to the Planning Commission, and he has agreed to do that beginning in January. Phil has recently been the chairman of the Auburn Planning Commission. So thank you, Phil, for your willingness to continue to serve, and I want to thank Jana for doing an outstanding job serving the citizens of Auburn over the last 4 years, and all the best to her in the future. As we got into the regular meeting last night, we recognized our employees our Employee of the Month, with it being the first meeting of the month. And I have a memorandum here from Paul Register, the Executive Director of Public Safety, written to Megan McGowan Crouch, our City Manager. And it reads, I am pleased to nominate firefighter Tyler Bush as the Employee of the Month for December of 2022. Tyler began working for the City of Auburn as a student firefighter in 2015, and he became a career firefighter in 2020 and has done an excellent job. Tyler has completed multiple fire certification courses while also completing his nursing degree at Auburn University. In addition to completing his assigned duties at a high level of efficiency, Tyler has assisted with multiple projects that have benefited the department. These include taking a lead role in reorganizing image trend checkoffs for Station Number 1 and heading up tactical gear and kits to be placed on apparatus for emergency use. So thank you, Tyler, for doing a great job. Thank you for continuing to be educated as you work here and going back to school. We thank you for your leadership and all that you do for the City of Auburn. We also recognize a number of other employees with service awards, and I'll quickly read through their names. David Brewer and Stephen Philgo with our Police Department, Leandra Griffin, Fire Department, Amanda Jones, Finance, Brandon Elliott from our Police Department, Eric Moore from Public Works, and Derek Godfrey from Water Resource Management. All those individuals have worked for the City of Auburn anywhere from 5 to 30 years. So thank them for all that they do for our community. Thank them for being willing to make their career serving the citizens of Auburn. Under City Manager's communications last night, there was one board announcement for the Board of Zoning Adjustment. There were 2 regular positions and 1 supernumerary position. These terms begin in January 21st of 2023, and they're 3-year positions. If you're interested in the BZA, please go to the city's website, read about the BZA, understand when they meet, what they decide on. It's a very unusual board, and it is not something that's easy. They make very important decisions that are very well scrutinized in our community, and the people that you are making those decisions for are very interested in what you have to say and why you decide what you decide. And so if you think that's a way that for you to serve our community, please go and read about that and fill the application out. Maybe let your City Council representative know that you're interested, and we will consider you in January. Under the consent agenda last night, the City Council approved a retail beer and table wine license for DeFoodies, which is a new business located at 1212 Gatewood Drive. The City Council approved the Trash Amnesty Month, which will be March the 13th through April the 7th. There'll be more information coming out about that. City Council approved the use of its right-of-way for a new mobile push cart. They'll be doing business in downtown Auburn at 125 North Gay Street. This is for Doggy Dog Bay. Under contracts and agreements, City Council authorized an amendment to Task Order 31 to evaluate the Auburn University sub-basin. This project is $21,000. City Council approved contract renewal for hardware and software technical support with C Spire Business. This contract was $71,000 in the budgeted item. City Council approved the tower crane use for the Heart of Auburn project at 345 South College Street. The City Council approved the design services for the ADA improvements for the public restrooms at the Auburn Public Library. This is $15,000. The City Council approved a purchase of one Ford Explorer for Public Safety Administration. This is a budgeted item. City Council approved the purchase of two new F-250 crew pickup trucks for water resource management. This again is budgeted item replacing older trucks. City Council approved the purchase of fencing for the new Margie Piper Bailey renovation project. This is the park near Wrightsville Road School. This is part of a larger park to improve project to improve Margie Piper Bailey Park. And this is just for the fencing with Turner Fence Company. This is $43,000. City Council approved an agreement with Walker Consultants to do evaluation of the Gay Street Municipal Parking Deck maintenance and repairs. This is $39,000. And the City Council approved a 3-year contract for Ethernet service with WOW for the new Public Safety Training Center. This is $25,000. All the information about all of these purchases, all of these decisions is included in our City Council information that you can find online. Under ordinances last night, the City Council postponed the decision to revoke the procedures to revoke a business license. The City Council will have a work session at the December 20th Auburn City Council meeting. This will occur during the Committee of the Whole. And then this decision has been postponed until January the 17th. Again, I encourage people in our community, if you don't understand this, to send your questions in to the city manager. Let's get you the answers that you need. If you need to meet with a City Council representative of staff, please let us know that, and we will be happy to have a meeting. The work session that we will have on December the 20th is open to the public. It will be shown through our streaming services, so you'll have an opportunity to be a part of that. It is not a question and answer time for the public, but it is a time for the staff to make a presentation to the elected officials and for there to be Q&A with the elected officials. We are trying to do everything we can to allow as many people, all of our citizens and as many people as possible to understand what the intent is of this potential new policy and to allow the City Council to have as much time to consider this as we move ahead with the potential decision to have a procedure to revoke a business license. Once again, we have postponed this until January the 17th, which is the second meeting in January, and there will be a work session at the Committee of the Whole on December the 20th. The City Council approved last night the severe weather tax holiday weekend, which is February the 24th through 26th. More information coming out on this later, but this is an opportunity for you to make purchases related to severe weather. A list of these purchases will be on the city's website, and this is related to the severe weather season that normally happens in the spring. The City Council approved to amend the City Code. This is an amendment to the 2020 National Electric Code and the 2021 International Residential Code. I encourage you to view the City Council's e-packet for all the complete information regarding this. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to let our Inspection Services Department know about that, or you can certainly contact me. Under resolutions, the City Council approved a tax abatement extension for GE Aviation located at 2400 Innovation Drive. This is really related to supply chain challenges in the world that we are living in and allows this tax abatement to be extended for 1 year. The City Council approves the fixing of costs for weed abatement at 923 Holmes Avenue. The City Council had a number of conditional use approvals. One is for 7 Brew Coffee located at 1625 East University Drive. The City Council approved the conditional use for Performance Residential Development, which is a townhome development located at 762 North Donahue Drive. And finally, the City Council approved a conditional use for a new Taco Bell property located at 1521 East Glen Avenue. Under Mayor's announcements last night, I want to continue to encourage our community. If you'd like to participate in the toy drive, you have until the end of this week, December the 10th, to bring your toys by the Public Safety Center if you'd like to help a underprivileged child have a better Christmas this year. I want to remind everybody the daddy-daughter date night reservations are going on now. And I know this event is still a couple months away, but it fills up very fast. So if you're interested in taking your little girl out for a night that she'll never forget, make sure you get your reservations acquired here in the very near future. I want to thank everybody that was involved in the recent community Thanksgiving service held at First Baptist Church Opelika. It was a great night, and I appreciate being invited to participate in that. And I want to thank Auburn University for including me, including the city, in the holiday tree lighting that recently occurred at Sanford Lawn. And then finally, I want to say thank you to everybody in our community that helped make the Super 7 last week a special event for all of the young football players and cheerleaders and band members and communities that descended on Auburn over 3 days to participate in the state championship. I want to congratulate the Auburn girls flag team for being state champions. We are very proud of you and look forward to celebrating with you in the near future. And I want to tell our football team thank you for having a great season. We were very proud of you and very proud to see you play for the state championship in Jordan-Hare Stadium. This is Mayor Ron Andrews with the Mayor's Minutes. Have a great week.